Welcome everyone, my name is Julie and together with my colleague Raf, we are excited to share with you our work from the University of Melbourne on a transformative approach we call Arts-Rich Translanguaging Pedagogy.
And we've developed this approach to address a critical challenge that many literacy educators are facing in English-dominant contexts. What we've found is that too often our language and literacy teaching approaches aren't connecting with the needs of many of our students because they are monolingual, monomodal, and assume very high levels of English proficiency.
Think about those students in your classrooms whose rich linguistic and cultural knowledges remain untapped. Traditional approaches rarely acknowledge the valuable funds of knowledge and funds of identity that multilingual and minoritized students bring with them.
And the research is clear that when we ignore these student resources, not only do we limit their academic achievement, but we also undermine their identity development and sense of belonging.
This is where Arts-Rich Translanguaging Pedagogy makes a difference. By integrating arts experiences and translanguaging practices, we create inclusive and culturally welcoming spaces for language and literacy development.
And so in practice, this might involve students using drama, dance, music, or visual art to understand and express complex ideas before moving on to producing their own written text. And in doing that, they're drawing on their full repertoire of meaning-making resources, including their languages, their cultural references, and multiple modes of expression.
We've implemented this approach across primary, secondary, and university settings with remarkable results. Students showed increased engagement, greater confidence in their expression, and a strengthened sense of identity as multilingual authors.
So in our work, we share teaching strategies that have worked in diverse learning environments, and you'll discover how to create spaces where learners can freely draw on multiple languages and modes for creative expression and for meaningful communication.
We'll explore how these engaging experiences activate students' senses, emotions, and imaginations to actively support their language and literacy development across contexts.
But this isn't just about us sharing our work with you. We also really want to hear about your challenges and your possibilities.
Together, we can develop inclusive, multilingual, and multimodal principles and practices that are unique to your own context. Join us in reimagining language and literacy education for all learners.
We look forward to working with you.